Hello friends, and welcome to Knowledge by Nature. In today's video, I have another book outlet haul for you. If you're interested to see what I've snagged up this time, stick around. Alright, welcome back. It's always awesome to have you. If this is your first time here, I am a homeschool mom to a soon-to-be second grader. We love all things books and homeschool and sharing our journey with you. And if that sounds like something you would like, I ask that you hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you have been around here very long, you know I am a huge fan of the book outlet. I am a bit obsessed with it, and I'm gonna try really hard to go like maybe a month or two without a big book outlet haul. We'll see. I seriously doubt it. But if you haven't checked out Book Outlet before, definitely go check them out. I will put a link down in the description. It's a referral code from me. So if you use it, you get a savings off of a certain amount, and I get a little bit back too. And I always appreciate it when you use that. I appreciate it very much when you use that. It allows me to purchase a few more books to show you that I think could be good for your homeschool. All right, so let's take a peek. What did we get this time? Someone asked me the other day down in the comments on one of my book outlet videos was, how do I find the books? And that's a really good question, because honestly, the book outlet can be a little bit overwhelming because there's so many. One of the things that I do is I might type in something specific that I'm looking for. So let's say history. I might type in history or science and see what I can come up with. Or if maybe I'm looking for a workbook, I would type that in. And as the same thing as far as I might look for authors, I would type in a specific author, because sometimes it will show you like something similar, or I might type in a publisher. So those are just some little tricks for using the book outlet. I will put my book outlet hauls down in the description too, in case this is your first one. This is not my first one, so definitely check those out because I found some really good ones. All right, ooh, looky here, okay. So I did pick up quite a few of the Renly books. Every one that Book Outlet had, I tried to get my hands on because she was really liking reading these, and so I wanted to just get all that I could at this great price that the Book Outlet has. If you have not heard of Book Outlet before, they have wonderful prices for new books. One thing you will see is you will either have a line on the book or a dot on the book, or possibly the previous sticker from the store that it came from. But besides that, they're almost always in fantastic condition. I think I've only had two, and all of the times that I ordered have like a cover blemish or anything like this. The Kingdom of Renly is an absolute wonderful series to start out for a beginning reader. They have pictures on almost every page. They have bigger words than your normal readers. So once your student is ready to go to a bigger reader, but not a full-blown chapter book, this is a chapter book, but the words are really large, and so it's much easier for them to read, and I really love this. In comparison to like another popular one would be like the Magic Tree House, the words are a lot smaller in the Magic Tree House. The Kingdom of Renly, you still have these larger words, so it doesn't feel so overwhelming for that beginning reader. This one is number 12, The Sorcerer's Shadow. I see another one here, so I'll go ahead and show you. That one is number 14, A Ghost in the Castle. And so even after 14 different books, you can see that the sizing is staying the same. So I really like these, and she really enjoys them as well. In this haul, I tried to get more books that's going to be little readers for her. This one, you can tell the words are a little bit smaller than Renly, but they're still bigger than a lot of other chapter books that might be this size. She loves horses and ponies, so when I saw this one, I decided to give this a try. Magic Ponies, A New Friend, and this actually happens to be book 1 of a series. So if she likes this, I will definitely be getting some more. We see our red dot, we see our old sticker from the other place, otherwise brand new book. Ada Lace, Take Me to Your Leader. I tried to get quite a few of these, but they actually ended up going out of stock before I checked out, which happens sometimes, unfortunately. And then there's even times when you have checked out that the book ends up being out by the time that you actually get your product. But this I thought would be a fun little like science reader. This is about a little third grader inventor, Ada Lace. And she has multiple books. I think there's 4 of them maybe. And this one is going to be talking about the ham radio. And so I thought this would just be, again, another fun reader for us to read, but still kind of get some science to it. I can read her this, or she could try to read it however she wanted. The words are a little bit smaller, but I thought it would be a good little science reader. And this is number 3 in this series. Okay, so I thought for some reason this was like going to be 3 separate books, but it's actually 3 books in one. Here we see our little Walmart book. I just thought this looked like a cute little reader. It says ages 5 to 9. Heidi Heckelbeck is just like any other 8-year-old girl except for one thing. She's a witch in disguise. So this is actually 3 books in one big book. But I do like that we're getting a lot of images and the words are big. So it may feel a little bit overwhelming for her to hold like this giant of a book, but she could definitely read this no problem. And so I'm hoping she will try to tackle this. And I really like it's a little glittery book. But you have these 3 books in one. Very cute. All right, here's another Ada Lace book, and this is And the Impossible Mission. This is book number 4, and I think these, again, are going to be like a really fun book to read and learn some science along with it. All right, now I have number 8 of the Kingdom of Renly. Like I said, I tried to pick up every single one that I could. This is The Secret World of Mermaids. I just couldn't not pick up every one of them because she's just liking these books, and I just got such a good savings on them. They're regularly $6 a piece, and I think I got them for $2. I can't beat that price, so I have to snag them when I can because the book outlet isn't always going to have it every time. So if they have it today, they may not have it tomorrow, and I didn't want to miss out on getting these. Another Kingdom of Renly, number 13. This one is a hardback book. I didn't remember getting one as a hardback, so it would be a little bit more, but it wasn't much more. I'm guessing probably the paperback was out, which is why I grabbed it as a hardback. It does come in hardback and in paperback, and this is number 7, Let the Games Begin. All right, I have a book for me. This is Alice Hoffman. Alice Hoffman wrote the book Practical Magic, which I love that movie, and I've heard she's really got some great books. So this is in 1941, In the Shadow of the War. A mother's act of courage and love offers her daughter a chance of survival. So I'm excited about this one. I think it'll be good, and it's Alice Hoffman, so I'm excited about that. Next, I have another one for me. This is Ordinary Grace, author of This Tender Land. This Tender Land is a book that I have on my TBR, and when I saw this on the book outlet, I wanted to go ahead and grab it because I thought it would be a good one, and it wasn't one that I had that I could borrow very easily. So this is kind of mystery type fiction here, and so it's set back in 1961 in Minnesota, and something happens with a group of kids. I think this looks pretty interesting, and we actually see it's told from the perspective of Frank 40 years later. So I think this is going to be a good one, and it's one that I just happened to notice and snag up for myself. Oh, I'm so excited. I've actually tried to get this one a couple different times and I wasn't able to actually get it. Mrs. Frisby and the Rats of Nim. I love this movie. This is one that I want to read the book and then watch the movie, and so we will definitely be watching this. I love The Secret of Nim, and so I'm so excited to be able to read the book, Mrs. Frisby and the Rats of Nim. Another book series that I would like to start for second grade, and we may actually start in the summer, is Little House on the Prairie. And I saw this. It's called The World of Little House, and it goes in a little bit deeper about the books. And I thought that would be a really fun addition to the books to kind of learn a little bit more about it, see the real images of Laura Ingalls Wilder. And I just thought this was just a super duper cool book to go along with the books. And there's like, oh, did you see that? There was like a little activity. You could make a bracelet and a ring. That's really sweet. So I don't know. I saw this because I was hoping to get the whole series to buy. That wasn't an option. But I was like, well, we'll borrow those from the library and then we'll have this book that we can use along with every one of them. As I mentioned earlier, I kind of type in workbooks and I see what I can find. And this came up. Tinkeractive is one that we've used for science and math as an additional resource to use. And when I saw that I could grab these, I went ahead and got them because she really likes the Tinkeractive, and they're really, really good for like break times or during the summer. And so I picked this one up. This is Tinkeractive Science Workbook 2. What's fun is when you finish it all, there's a little reward back here, which is a little magnetic merit badge, and that's pretty fun. You can see right here, Walmart price was $11.68. I did not pay anywhere close to that. Book Outlet is just amazing. Such good savings. So I got the Tinkeractive Science 2. Then I also got this, which I haven't ever used the English before. We got the math one and we've gotten the science, but we haven't used the English. And one more thing with these Tinkeractives is that you do this little section in the workbook. And then there's a little Let's Tinker section. So it's a very simple activity that you can do at the end of every single lesson. And she loves to do them and they're easy, so I like to do them also. But I thought it would be fun to try it for English to see how that goes. Again, supplement, extra resource. She likes to have multiple things going, different options for doing all her subjects. So I like to have different workbooks to do from time to time. All right, I also picked up this times table, a pull the tab book. This I thought would be really great for her practicing her times table by herself. So you can write in with your little marker, 1 times 1 is 1, you write it, so they can write it all, and then they can pull the tab and check their answers. Just like that. So I think this is super cool way for her to be able to practice times tables without me necessarily having to be right there to help the whole time. So this is a really great independent work, and I'm very glad that I picked this up. That's really cool. And pull the tabs are just kind of funny. I think this is really cool. Times table, the pull the tab, and this is by Hinkler. I ended up finding this again. If you watched my last one, you know I actually meant to get this one and got 2 histories instead. But that's okay. They were 2 different histories. I had American history and world history, but I thought I had got science. But then I also thought I had science. So anyways, it was like a big mixed up deal. I needed this one. I want to have the whole collection of these, and when I'm able to get them off of Book Outlet, it's just such a good savings. I just have to get them. So we have American history, world history, science, math. I don't think I have English yet, so that will be one that I will be adding in again. These are really for like older ages, but I might as well purchase them when I've got them at a great price, like the Book Outlet. And there's definitely things we could be using in these history and science books right now. Book Outlet does not just have books. They have puzzles, they have different crafts, they have all sorts of different things. And I saw this, so we can see this is bent. There's a little bit of like boo-boo to that one, but that's okay. This is by Hinkler. This is the same people that have the times table that I just showed you, but this is called Crystal Creations. I thought this could be something really fun to do. So it's kind of like a paint by sticker or paint by number, but you actually take these little pieces and you stick them on there. Now this is really, really teeny tiny, and there's probably like a huge glare, and I apologize because we're outside right now. But you use all these and you put them in the space, and then you have this really pretty crystal image that you can end up hanging up in your room or wherever you want to put it. So I think this is something that's going to take quite a while for her to do. It'd be really great for like practicing putting those on the little bitty spots. So I think this would be a great little activity for her to do. And I like the way that it's all kind of boxed up here in its little containers, so you can just take it back out. You don't have to do it all in one setting. I found another activity book on fractions and decimals. I thought this was, again, kind of a fun little extra book where we can really work on some of these other things like fractions and decimals that, you don't spend a lot of time in review on. So I thought this would be a great resource to have, and it's just a really cute little book. Okay, I also got Slide and Seek times tables. Oh, this one is sealed. Oh, wow. All right, let me unseal this so we can take a look at it. All right, so that's really cool that it was all sealed. So again, this is you kind of do it and then you lift the flap and the answers come up. So you try to answer them all. The cool thing about the wipe clean one was that you could actually write the answers down. But this also has like different little questions that you can do throughout the pages too. So this will just be an extra way to practice those times tables, and it's cute. So this was in perfect condition and it had the seal on it and everything. So I have one more. All right, the last one that I got is Illustrated Classic of Peter Pan. I don't know exactly why I got this. I thought Peter Pan would be a fun one to read. I thought with it being illustrated, it could be neat to have. I'm not like a huge Peter Pan or Tinkerbell fan, but I just thought it was a really neat book to have, and there was quite a few of these classics when I looked the other day. So I might pick up more because it's a very, very big, pretty book, but I'm going to wait to pick up more for a while because I'm going to try to do good, right? So we'll see how long it is before I have another book out in the haul. All right, so this is everything that I hauled in this time. I found some really good ones, I think. I'm so excited that I was able to get so many of the Kingdom of Renly. I hope I'm able to get a few more to kind of finish the collection out altogether. But yes, if you haven't checked out Book Outlet, please check out my link down in the description below. I'm really excited about everything here, actually. I think all of my haul this time is just fantastic. I love it. Really great quality on all of it and wonderful prices. So again, check the description down below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!